Spider-Man runs into Kingpin at the Las Vegas airport and quickly places a tracker on him to find out what he's doing here before he cancelled his ticket to New York and followed Kingpin around. Fisk quickly tries to take over a business, but the owner Michael Berenghetti didn't want to cooperate and brought in his guard Joe Fixit to handle Kingpin right as Spidey shows up and webs up Kingpin's goon. Joe was unfazed by the punches of Kingpin, who didn't know that this was technically Hulk, as he then gets slammed down before he eventually got to leave. Berenghetti and Fixit thanked Pete for the help and gave him whatever he needs of gambling, food, and women, even though he was determined not to cheat on MJ despite Joe trying to convince him that whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But then Kingpin obviously comes back, where Spidey stands up to him as Peter, not flinching at all, which Kingpin actually respected as he hands him a $100 bill. Pete threw it away and followed Fisk inside, where Fisk tried to buy out Fixit and quickly failed, forcing him to use his mind-controlling neurotoxin to make Fixit destroy this place and kill his boss. Spidey then knocks Kingpin out before trying his best to calm Fixit down while also making sure Berenghetti doesn't die, which just led to a fight between the two until Spidey called him Bruce, which is when Bruce Banner inside of Fixit's mind tries to stop him, as the two just argued back and forth, where Fixit reminds Banner that he should be grateful for having him as an alter ego because it was the way Banner coped with his abusive dad. Fixit then jumped high up in the sky, letting Banner take full control just to mess with him before he eventually came back and continued beating Spidey up. By the time that happened, Kingpin took over the business and brought in Electro and Rhino as his bodyguards, right as Fixit then came in handing Spidey over to Fisk. Electro quickly unmasked Spidey only to see that he had his face painted before getting knocked out. Berenghetti then came back and got Fixit to listen to him again, which enraged Kingpin, who tried using the toxin once more, only for Spidey to reveal that he had gotten him nose filters. Fixit then started handling Kingpin but quickly got rushed by Rhino, while Electro and Spider-Man fought it out, turning the place into chaos, which only got worse with a whole new group of villains third-partying this whole situation. But eventually Fixit and Spidey managed to come out on top and went out to gamble for the rest of the night.